Hello everyone. I hope you have completed exercise 13.1 and 13.2. So today we will discuss about total probability and Bayes theorem. This is very important topic. So what is total probability? Let E1, E2, E3, En be a partition of sample space S. E1, E2, E3, En are the events. Let 4 events, 5 events, okay, and so on. So, and suppose that each of the events E1, E2, E3, En has non-zero probability of occurrence. Okay. Now, what is total probability? PA is equal to PE1 into PA oblique E1 plus PE2, PA oblique E2 and so on PEN and PA oblique En. So we will show this by taking sample space and E1, E2, E3 are the events. So look at its proof. Suppose this is sample space S. Okay, this is sample space. As a universal set, we will show sample space by rectangle. Okay, and E1, E2, E3, E4, E5 and so on, these are the events. These are the events and these are the partition of sample space. Partition means their union is equal to sample space. Their union is equal to sample space. And pairwise, these are disjoint sets. E1 intersection E2. Look here. E1 and this is E2. What is common in these two? Nothing. So E1 intersection E2 is phi. E3, E4 intersection is phi. E2, E5 intersection is phi. So if EI intersection EJ is equal to phi, where I not equal to J means E1, E2, E2, E5, it means their intersection is equal to phi, where I, J are 1, 2, 3, 4 up to N. So we know that A is equal to A intersection S. It means suppose a sample space has elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and A set has element 2, 3, 5. Then what is their intersection? 2, 3, 5. So we can write A is equal to A intersection S. And what is S here? S is E1 union, E2 union and so on En. So we will write at the place of this. What is distributive probability? You know what is distributive probability? If A intersection E1 union E2 union E3 union En. So I am showing by taking any one case. Suppose A intersection B union C. Then we can write A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay. So same here. We will take A intersection E1 union A intersection E2 union A intersection E3 union and so on A intersection En. Clear? Now we will take probability on both sides. PA is equal to P of this. And if union, and these are disjoint sets, these are disjoints. Look at figure. If A is event and A intersection E1 is this one, A intersection E1 is this one, A intersection E2 is this one, A intersection E3 is this one. Nothing is common in these. So A and E1 intersection is this, A intersection E2 is this. So nothing is common in these. That means these are disjoint sets. This one and this one, this one and this one. These are disjoint sets. If disjoint sets, suppose A and B are disjoint sets, then what is PA union B? This is PA plus PB. We know that. PA plus PB. Same here. This union, this union, this union, this, and these are disjoint sets. Then we will take positive sign in between. Okay. PA intersection E1 plus PA intersection E2 plus PA intersection E3 and so on PA intersection En. And we know about the conditional probability formula. If PE1 into PA oblique E1, we know if we want to write PA oblique E1, this one, then we can write this PA intersection E1 upon PE1. We can write this. Then PA intersection E1, we can write this into this. So this is PE1 into PA oblique E1 plus PE2 into PA oblique E2 plus PE3 into PA oblique E3, and last one is PEN PA oblique EN, and this is proof of this theorem. Now look at example related to total probability. If bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls, while another bag contains, second bag contains 5 red and 6 black balls. So this is bag 1 which contain 3 red and 4 black balls, and second bag contain 5 red and 6 black balls. Okay, and one ball is drawn at random from one of the bags. We have to take one ball from one of the bags. Okay, then and it is found to be red. It is found to be red होनी चाहिए ball, and find the probability of red ball. We have to find the probability of red ball. It can be from first bag or second bag. So firstly we will choose a bag. So let even be the event of chosen a bag. So what is and E2 be the event of chosen first bag, and this is second bag. Okay, then what is, how many bags are there? Total 2. Then first bag probability will be PE1 will be, this favorable bag is 1 and total are 2. Then what is probability? 1 upon 2. And second bag probability is 1 by 2. Okay, then we will take ball from first bag. So if we will take red ball from first bag, then let A be the event of choosing red ball. Let A be the event of red ball. Okay, so what is probability of A? There are 3 favorable and total are 7. Then if we will find a red ball from the first bag, then we will take A oblique even, because it depends on first bag. So it is PA oblique even. This is 3 are favorable and total are 7. If we will take red ball from second bag, PA oblique E2, in this 5 are red and total are 11. So what is the probability of finding red ball? 5 upon 11. So this is 5 upon 11. So we have to find out probability of red ball. A is the event of finding red ball. Then if it can be from first bag and it can be from second bag, so we will take PE1 into PA oblique E1 by using formula of total probability theorem. So PE2 PA oblique E2 may be from first bag or second bag. So what is PE1? PE1 is 1 by 2. PA oblique E1 is 3 by 7. PE2 is 1 by 2 and PA oblique E2 is 5 by 11. Solve it. 3 by 14 plus 5 by 22. Take LCM. What is the LCM of these two? 14 and 22. 14, 22. 2 sevens are 14, 11. So 11 sevens are 77 into 2, 154. So 154 divided by 14, it is 11. 11 threes are 33. Plus 22 sevens are 154, 7 fives are 35. So it will be 68 upon 154. Cancel it. It will go by 4. 17 and it is 4 threes are 12. No, it will not go by 4, it will go by 2. 34 and 2 sevens 7. So answer is 34 upon 77. This is the total probability. Okay, now I am taking one more example. This is 15th example in your book. 15th example. A person has undertaken a construction job. Okay, the probabilities are 0.65 that there will be strike. Probability of strike is 0.65 and 0.80 that the construction job will be completed on time if there is no strike. and 0.32 that the construction job will be completed on time if there is strike. So there are two cases, if strike will be there or strike will not be there. If strike is there and construction job on time, probability is given. Construction job on time, the strike is not there, then probability is given, and we have to determine the probability that construction job will be completed on time. So read this example again. In this question, let even be the event. There are two cases. One is strike and other is no strike. After strike, construction job on time, construction job on time, and there is no strike, then construction job on time. There are two cases and we have to probability that construction job on time. So construction job on time, if maybe strike or no strike. So there are two cases. So firstly we will take even be the event when strike will be there, and E2 be the event when no strike will be there. So even be the event that there will be strike, and E2 be the event then there will be no strike. So in this question, the probabilities are 0.65 that there will be strike. यानी strike होने की probability कितनी है 0.65. So PE1 is equal to 0.65 and we will find PE2 by taking this is no T means not strike, then 1 minus 0.65. This is 0.35. And we have to find the probability of A event that the construction job will be completed on time. So we have PA oblique E1 means construction job on time when strike is there. Strike is there. Then this is 0.32. This is 0.32 that the construction job will be completed on time if there is strike. अगर strike हुई है तो construction job time पर होने की probability कितनी है 0.32. So this is 0.32 and construction job will be on time but there is no strike, that is 0.80. Then we have to find the probability of construction job on time. So we will use probability total probability rule. So PE1 into PA oblique E1 plus PE2 into PA oblique E2. So what is PE1? 0.65. PA oblique, multiply this with this, 0.32 plus PE2 is 0.35 into PA oblique E2 is 0.80. After solving, you will get 0.208 plus this multiply with this 0.28. Then answer will be 0.488. This is total probability. Probability of construction job on time. Now next topic is Bayes theorem. What is Bayes theorem? This is related to total probability. Same as first is what is Bayes theorem? If E1, E2, En are n non-empty events such that E1 union E2 union En is equal to sample space and Ei intersection Ej is equal to 5 means pairwise these are disjoint, and A be the event of non-zero probability, then what is PEJA is equal to PEJ into PA oblique EJ, and this is total probability which we have discussed before this one. We can write this summation of J is equal to 1 to N PEJ into PA oblique EJ. This is PA. You can write PA just. You can write this PA. Okay. We can write this is PA. Okay. Now, what is Bayes theorem? We will discuss with the example. So, PEJ oblique A is equal to PEJ into PA oblique EJ upon PA. This is total probability and this is favorable. जैसे हम probability निकालते हैं ऊपर favorable outcomes आते हैं और नीचे क्या आते हैं total. So PA is total and this is favorable. So we will discuss by example. We will discuss this by example. So proof of this PEJ oblique A we can write by this is conditional probability. We can write this PA intersection EJ upon PA or PEJ intersection A upon PA. Then we can write this PEJ into PA oblique EJ. We can write this PEJ intersection A upon PA. And what is this? This is PEJ into PA intersection EJ upon PA. Okay. So this is favorable and this is total. This is the proof of this theorem. So how we will write this? So look at example number 16 related to this. We have taken same example in total probability. Now we will take this example in Bayes theorem, according to Bayes theorem. So look at example number 16. Bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls, while another bag 2 contains 5 red and 6 black balls. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bags and it is found to be red. This part we have done. Now find the probability that it was drawn from the first bag. This is Bayes theorem. Okay, so it was bag 2. It can be bag 1 or bag 2. Okay, so in this part is different. So we have to find the probability that it was drawn from the bag second. Okay, now same case we will take. Firstly we will find the total probability. So in first bag there are 3 red and 4 black balls, and in second bag 5 red and 6 black balls. Okay, now let E be the event of choosing the bag 1 and E2 be the event of choosing the bag 2. So PE1 is equal to, firstly we will choose the bag. So this bag is 1 and total are 2. Then what is the probability of chosen bag 1? It is 1 upon 2. And second bag favorable is 1 and total are 2. Then what is probability? 1 by 2. And their sum should be 1. Okay. Let A be the event of drawing a red ball. We have to find the probability of drawing a red ball. So A be the event of drawing red ball. If we will take red ball from first bag, then what are the favorable cases? 3 and total are 7. Then what is the probability of this? 3 by 7. And how many red balls are here? 5. Then total are 11. Then what is probability? 5 upon 11. So firstly we will find these. Okay. After that we have to find the probability from the red ball from second bag. So we will use Bayes theorem. What is formula? PE2 oblique A. PE2 oblique A. We are taking from second bag now. So we will take E2. If we will take from first bag, then we will take E1. Then PE2 oblique A is equal to PE2 into PA oblique E2 upon total probability. What is total probability? PE1 into PA oblique E1, PE2 into PA oblique E2. So if we want to find out from second bag, so we will take this case, these multiplication in numerator, and denominator will be this into this plus this into this. Okay, so we will take it. This is half. PA oblique E2 is 5 upon 11. This is half. This is 3 by 7 plus this is 1 by 2. This is 5 by 11. So solve this. This is 5 upon 22 and denominator is 3 by 14 plus 5 by 22. So take LCM of this. This is 68. LCM is 68. Sorry, LCM is 77. This is 154. Sorry, LCM is 154. This one, LCM is 154 we have taken. So 154 is LCM. It is 14 11s are 154. This is 33 plus 22 7s are 154. 7 5s are 35. So 5 upon 22 upon 154 LCM. This is 68. So 5 upon 22, 154 is here, 68 is here, 21 ones are, 21 sevens are. So it is 35 by 68. So this is probability. Okay, for choosing the red ball from second bag. Now example number 17. Given 3 identical boxes, 1, 2 and 3, each containing 2 coins. In box 1 there are 2 coins, two coins. In third box also 2 coins. In box 1 both coins are gold. In second box both are silver coins, and in third box there is 1 gold and 1 silver coin. So there are 3 boxes. One is this, other is this, third one is this. And first box has 2 gold coins, second has 2 silver coin, and third one is 1 gold and 1 silver coin. Okay. Now a person chooses a box at random and takes out a coin. If the coin is of gold, what is the probability that other coin in the box is also a gold? It means if we want to find out probability of just gold coin, then we will take probability rule, total probability rule. But if what is the probability that we have to find out probability that the other coin in the box is also gold, it means we have to find the probability of gold coin, and this is from first bag because there are two gold coins in first bag. So firstly we will choose the boxes. Let E1, E2, E3 be the event of choosing the boxes 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So PE1 is, there are 3 boxes and favorable is this one and total are 3. Then what is the probability of choosing first bag? 1 upon 3. Second bag also 1 by 3. Third bag is also 1 by 3. Now in first bag 2 gold coins, second bag 2 silver coin, third one is 1 gold and 1 silver coin. And we have to find the probability of gold coin, and that is from this bag because we have to find the probability of gold coin which has another coin is also gold. So we have to find the probability of this. So A be the event that the coin is of gold. Coin is of gold. So A oblique E1, there are 2 gold coins and 2 are favorable. We have to find the probability of gold coin and 2 gold coins are here. And favorable are 2 and total are 2. Then what is probability? 2 upon 2, that is 1. In second, there is no gold coin. So what is favorable to gold? 0. And total are 2. Then what is probability? 0 upon 2 is 0. Now in third, 1 gold coin and 1 silver coin. So gold coin probability will be 1 upon 2. Because 1 is favorable and total are 2. What is probability? 1 upon 2. And we have to find the probability of gold coin from the first bag. So PE1 oblique A. We will take VPE1 oblique A. So we can write PE1 into PA oblique E1 and denominator will be this into this plus this into this plus this into this. Okay, this into this plus this into this plus this into this, and this part is in numerator. So what is PE1? 1 upon 3. What is PA oblique E1? 1. Denominator will be 1 by 3 into 1 plus 1 by 3 into second probability is 0 and third one 1 upon 3 into this probability is 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 plus 0 plus 1 by 6. So 1 by 3 upon 6 LCM, this will be 3 2s are 6, 1. So 1 by 3 upon 3 by 6. So 1 by 3 into 6 by 3. 3 2s are 6. Then what is answer? 2 by 3. So this is probability, okay, of finding the gold coin from the first bag.